baby, don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together, cause we don't know how.
I definitely need to get some new scissors. These are not fabric scissors. These are just regular house scissors that were in our house. I don't know what happened to my fabric scissors, but I really want to get the like silver fabric scissors. But I'm gonna cut this up. I think I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut. Yeah. Okay, so far this is what I am working with. I did kind of like a V-neck going on, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a split into this. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the back. I'm trying to see how I want to do the back. I don't know if I want to do like, or I just do like a curved cutout, kind of like a McDonald's arch, kind of, or if I want to do just like a circle cutout. But I know like the back out is like really in right now. Again, it adds more personality to the design, but it's really in like for like men. I don't know, it's like a men back out trend going on right now that was seen a lot on the runways, but I really want to portray this in this women's design, so we will see how it turns out. Kind of nervous to cut into this, so yeah. Okay, so I just did a little peekaboo. Zara is listening to. To slow down. The craft store and get some little fringe. Maybe. We'll see. See what I have in the house first. My life is like extremely chaotic. There is a lot going on, and of course my battery would be dead, so that would give me a little bit of time to clean up a little bit of the clutter that's going on back here. Really, it's not clutter, it's really just Amazon boxes and 2 projects that I need to work on, stuff that came through Amazon. 7:36 right now. It's about, yeah, 7:36. And now I need to just sew up the portion of this dress, which really is just like doing a rolled hem, doing a, basically just hemming, basically like finishing it off, finishing the dress off. And then I really want to see if I can find any little like trinkets around the house first before I go out and buy anything to put on like the kind of like around the bust waist type of deal going on. Okay, so I really would have rather filmed this in the daytime, but my daughter, she's been like on and off the boob, not really wanting me to sit down, but I was determined to sit down and finish this dress today so that tomorrow I can start on my next project, and I can also style this and take product photos for it to go on the website with the rest of the collection. So what I have to do first is do my straight stitch. So what I have to do first is my hem for the plunge v-neck. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do first. Clean. I could have left it, but I really want this to look clean, so I'm debating on if I want to do a double, if I want to like roll this. Alright, so as y'all can see, this is my part that I need to hem. These are my raw edges. So what I'm gonna do is I think I might go ahead and do some type of like, maybe I should like double roll it, but I don't know if I want it to come in that much. So, but I still want it to be like clean. So I think I'm gonna do it like this. And I do have a rolled hem foot, so I may use that. I could do a rolled hem on this as well because I just want it to be clean. So what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna take this and we're just going to sew the collar down, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. Basically, we're just going to hem this, and it's really just going to be like a fold over hem. Literally gonna fold this over. Probably a little bit more. Fold it over, and then we're just going to do a stitch line right on the fold, like right at the edge, like, and then on this side you'll see like a clean little finish. So that's how we're going to do our hem for this, all the way around. So yeah, I'm gonna do that first. And that's just like the clean way to do like a V-neck finish on a garment, or you can do that on like a t-shirt as well. So you're gonna fold it to the inside, like to the wrong side, and then you're gonna sew it. So y'all probably hear Blippi in the background because my daughter is listening to her cartoons. I'm actually gonna turn this inside out because it's gonna make it easier for me to sew. I need to be careful because there are some pins in here, but we should be all good. So I want to talk about how do we expect to see fashion slow down in the next few years, and like my predictions on it, on like what's gonna happen, like based off where we're headed now. I don't have a walking foot on. I can put my walking foot on, but if you ever need like a little bit more like guidance when it comes to sewing your garments, you can add a walking foot because that just helps. But like I was saying, I was seeing the conversation come up actually on TikTok. They were just saying like, where do we expect sustainability and like slow fashion to go in the coming years, like based off of now. Like I was saying, when I was working at Guess, they were about to put me into the position to like basically be like the spokesperson or speaker for like sustainability, like going to the factories for Guess and like learning all about like the new textiles and stuff. Yes, my daughter wants to sew. What? You want to help mom? Okay, you gotta sit here. You gotta be careful because I don't know if this has, yeah. She just took a bath, so like her hair is everywhere. But yeah, learning about like all the new textiles and stuff. And hold on babe, don't do that because mommy needs this. So learning about like all the new textiles and stuff, and like coming back like with like all my research and things that I've learned about how Guess was literally trying to figure out how to basically be like a more sustainable brand. And I was kind of like happy to actually hear about it. Hold on baby. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I do feel like a lot more brands and designers are gearing into, don't do that babe because that we don't need the backspace every time. A lot of brands were gearing into trying to figure out how to like get into sustainability, and I feel like it's because it was trending, like because a lot of it is trending right now. But we do need to help with the environment. We do need to like be aware of like how we're shopping as consumers, and not to just like feed into that thing of like we always have to be keeping up with the new trends and we always have to be buying new things, and just being well aware of like where we're buying from and what materials that some of these brands and designers are using. I feel like that's super important. So we have skipped ahead a couple of days later into this video because my daughter was not having it, so it is some days later. But I wanted to be real and raw with y'all because, like I told y'all, I am a mom and I have to balance. So we're just going to be finishing up this dress and finishing up our conversation. So back to what I was saying, I personally feel like Gen Z definitely has a strong influence on like the sustainability, like in media as of right now. They are really going hard when it comes to kind of like promoting and really just not even just promoting, but just creating the community and making people aware of sustainability and why it's important, even like as far as like doing things more DIY style, upcycling, thrifting. They are like the leading generation when it comes to, well, I wouldn't say they're the leading generation, not to like toot your own horn, because we kind of been doing that, some of us millennials. But I think they're going for it a little bit harder, I would say. And I'm glad to actually see that, because I've been big on DIY, sustainability, upcycling for forever. So it just feels so good to see people finally just, you know, getting into that lane and like kind of like getting on board when it comes to sustainability and having just like that appreciation for thrift clothing and the planet and all of that different type of stuff. So I do feel like we're making a little bit of progress when it comes to that sort. And y'all can let me know if y'all feel the same way in the comments below. Not only do we see a lot more like of Gen Z shopping at places like ThredUp and just like online thrift e-commerce stores and going to, you know, vintage stores. We also see a lot of resellers. So you have like Depop and Poshmark are becoming a really big thing. Facebook Marketplace has become very valuable. You also have the designer aspect of it. There are a lot of designers going into reselling, you know, the luxury handbags and getting into, like I said, using more sustainable materials in their designs. I even came across a designer who was really into like textiles and would only shop for textiles that were like gonna be thrown away, and she would like buy them and create beautiful pieces out of them. So there's different ways as designers that you can incorporate sustainability into your designs and your branding as well, which I've been loving seeing within these last couple of years and within this last year. And moving forward, it's just gonna be an even bigger industry, so I'm excited for it. I literally hate when my bobbin gets stuck. It might not be enough thread in there, so I might need to refill it. So let's see. Oh, yeah, it looks like it needs a little bit more thread, so I'm going to refill my bobbin. Usually it stays, but it could just be the spool. That I'm gonna cut it, and then I have my le bobbin. And what I mean by in production is like not coming up with like new styles all the time and expecting people to basically buy them and keep up with them. That is why I'm very like timeless Takara focused. Like I know like that timeless pieces are important because they can be worn over and over and over again, and you don't have to feel like you have to buy a new style all the time. Now if you want to buy something that I find that's really unique, you're buying it because it's really a really unique piece. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And it can still be timeless by wearing it over and over and over and over again and appreciating the piece and taking care of it. So that is why I started Timeless Takara as well, because it's like I don't want to give you guys all these new different styles. I want to give you unique pieces, but I don't want to force you to feel like you always have to come back and buy these new styles. Like if you see a unique piece that you like, ooh, I like that piece, I'm gonna buy it because it matches back to me, who I am as a person. So that's where you'll see a lot of like the reselling and vintage boutiques, e-commerce boutiques, vintage e-commerce boutiques coming about. So this dress, like I said, I'm actually going to put on the website. I'm super excited about it. It's like a maxi. I think I pretty much, I do need to hem. I'm trying to see if I want to leave the back raw hemmed or if I want to do an actual hem. I think I should do an actual like hem to make it look clean, just like the front. Yeah. So I think, well, let me see. I don't know. Y'all can let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. I want to have more fashion conversations because I feel like it's important to just have these conversations. But y'all can let me know, like, what are y'all thoughts? What do y'all think? Like, how do y'all think fashion will slow down within the coming years? Because, I mean, honestly, if it doesn't, you guys, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty for our environment. Let's just say that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Ooh, it came out pretty wide, but I think it looks really cool. I can appreciate the imperfection of this garment, but it's really not imperfected. I think I did a pretty good job with the hem. I wrote it under. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm trying to see if I want to appreciate the raw cuts in the back of this, or do I want to do like a hem? I don't know. I might just leave it as is and then just hem the slit. So I think I might just hem the slit and maybe leave the back raw, because I think that would be super dope. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a rolled hem on the bottom, and then I will show you guys the finished. So I figured I'd bring you guys closer because this is like a, I'm gonna be doing like a rolled hem, but this is a like a curved, so it's gonna be a curved hem. As you guys can see, this slit right here is curved. So yeah, I am going to be doing just like I showed you guys, I think. Let me see. Let me turn you guys inside out. Okay, so let's turn her inside out. I've been so excited to like make more sewing videos just because I want to just motivate y'all to make your own clothing, because it's fun. And I know these types of videos can be motivating, can motivate you to get up and pull your sewing machine out of your closet. So yeah, that is exactly what I'm here for. So I'm just going to be rolling this basically. Start from this side because it'll be easier. It'll be way easier for me to do this. So I'm gonna roll. What is that? Oh yeah, this is the inside. So roll toward me. 1, 2. And then I'm just going to place it underneath my sewing machine. Okay, I'm going to place it underneath my sewing machine. I'm going to try to bring y'all closer too, so I can see it. I'm going to place this, like, I'm going to place the edge right where the edge of my presser foot is at. And then press it down. And then that way I can just roll under as I go. I didn't use my rolling hem because I don't know, I felt like I can do it myself. So let me try to bring y'all closer. This is really like the last part to the dress. Try to see if I can get this, because I am in like an awkward position. Little things that I do. Yeah, but y'all can come in. No, you ain't gonna be. She like. She said, "Oh, hi, hi, Mom, I want to show." Huh? Want to show? I know, Mommy in like an awkward position right now. We'll put you on the what's the name? Daddy. You want to do it? Yes, Daddy. Okay. Hold on, Mommy gotta.
Don't give me the puppy out eyes, please.
She like, bye, Grandma. I'm with my mom. Shoot, hold on. Let's make sure I can get it right, girl. You ready?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? See?
Ready, set, go.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
You want to scoot over here?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Say, let's go.
Let's go.
Mommy's trying to get it to roll over. Say, roll over. Roll over. Some parts is bigger than the other parts. Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Alright.
Alright.
Say, awesome. Wait, wait, wait. We still sewing. Hold on. Hold on, Mommy got to do this one herself, okay?
Okay.
Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. I have finished the dress. It came out so good. A really nice, clean, finished, split rolled hem. Came out so nice. So yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and style this baby up and show you guys how it looks on. Let's go.
Got everything I'm asking for, but you